If you're a calories in, calories out person and you want to eat more than one meal a day and you want to stay under 1,500 calories, you don't want to eat like me right now. Just saying. This plate, including my coffee, which has light cream, this plate and that coffee is over 1,000 calories. And yes, you heard that right. If you are a calories in, calories out person, you're probably freaking out what all you could eat for that. But I don't eat much. So this is perfectly fine for me. Plus I go over 2,000 calories a day easy. Just my New York strip burgers, leftover, warmed up in the microwave for 30 seconds, 2 slices of cheese, 3 tablespoons of butter, and a little serving of baby dill pickles. Yesterday, I don't know if I told y'all, the glucose monitor, the CGM, and the blood prick is exactly 12 points apart now every time I check it. The glucose monitor is 12 higher. So we're just gonna go with that right now. So my pinprick right now was in the 80s. My was 80 exactly. This one's 92. And it is 350 on the 20th. And I just did the 4th of July video and wanted to put it up and I couldn't because we have no internet, like no upload whatsoever. And the meal I just showed you is my first meal of the day. I've been extremely busy. So yeah, but we're just gonna go with the numbers on my arm, and at night when it drops too low, I know it's 12 points lower than it says. Also, I know that if it says something high, it's 12 points higher than it says. I picked up everyone's Buffalo Wild Wings. I went to taste a wing, a plain one, and I chickened out. I don't feel like having an allergic reaction if I have one. I mean, I put a bite in my mouth and I spit it straight in the trash. The last thing I want to do, because that triggered my mast cell every time. It used to be my only safe food. It used to be the only safe food was chicken. But I am so terrified of my last reactions to chicken. Multiple times in a row, it was the worst reactions of everything was with the chicken. So, and I'm talking about any kind of chicken. So I'm waiting because I will try fresh killed chicken and we cook it on the grill first before I go try some wings or something. So I'm off to Food Lion because if I get hungry later, I have nothing other than keto challenge smoothie stuff. That is it. Nothing else is in the house that's mine. And some bacon, but I'm not cooking bacon in the house. It says the fire alarm's off no matter what I cook it in. And it's too hot to go on my griddle and cook it. Plus the kittens are sleeping under the griddle. Little brats. Such little brats. So I'm going to the store. This way I can also have food for tomorrow. Had the grill started, so when I got home I threw on he threw on a porterhouse and 12 or 8 hamburgers, I don't remember. Having one of the hamburgers. I've had most of the porterhouse already. While he was cooking the hamburgers, I was standing out there eating it. I have almost 2 tablespoons of butter, and this is going to be my dinner, and it's 7 p.m. And no, I'm not doing beef and butter and cheese, even though it seems like it, because I'm also doing keto challenge strawberries every night. Except tonight I won't be doing it. So I am having more than just beef and butter and cheese. And this is why I can't sleep at night. It's 3 a.m. It looks innocent right this second. Now that I'm recording, you're gonna behave? Oh look, the rug is moving. That is why. Freya, leave them alone. They're just playing. You ruin their fun all the time. You better not tear up my new stuff. I have to be careful when I get up to pee tonight. What if I step on you thinking you're a rug? Freya! Y'all do realize you're not a dog, right? You're not supposed to be eating rugs and shoes and furniture. You better not be digging your nails in the mommy's new floor. Now I'm gonna have to look. Freya! Alright, let's check the floor. I don't think I see no marks. Freya, leave them alone. Stop standing guard. Stop being a brat. You're why I can't sleep, because you try to kill them. Yes, you do. Okay, so we went to that TJ Maxx clearance thing that I'd never heard of. Dino told me about it, but it was a fail. There was nothing there. Nothing. Like, it was full, but the only stuff on clearance was some ugly clothes. Ain't nothing I would buy. We went to some other stores. Let me tell you, we have hurt ourselves this week. Dino has broken a toe. He ripped his finger out of socket and has messed up his tendons. It's not the best week for us on that kind of stuff. It's just not. Okay, so at Easter, I wore this shirt and Dino made fun of me saying, why was I wearing a shirt that was too small? I wasn't. Now it's too big. Okay, but he says this is how it's supposed to fit, but it's not. Now the tank top I was wearing on Easter was 2 sizes bigger than this one. It swallows me. It goes all the way down to my thighs now, so I am in a 2 smaller size one, a medium. So I was just going to see if I could show y'all without the clip, but if you saw my Easter video, you would have seen how tight this was. Okay, which is supposed to be tight, not all loosey-goosey. So even though the scale isn't really moving whatsoever, my inches are still moving. Also, this is a cheap bra from Marshall's. So it is a little snug on one of my boobs. But for $20, I got 4 strapless bras that are not falling, and they fit me. Because my other ones were so huge, I was yanking them up all day long. All day. It was irritating. And I don't want to go pay a fortune for the perfect fitting bra until I lose all my weight. I mean, hopefully my Victoria's Secret ones that I had bought in the past that are still looking brand new, hopefully they will still fit me, like when I lose weight. But yeah, so nice and baggy now. All right, so I need to change my clothes to go start Easter stuff, but this is my little outfit. They are pulled from the colors in the skirt. I don't know, I think it looks cute, y'all. I'm just saying. I think it works. Almost forgot to record. It's 5:50. I decided not to do the cheese, but I'm pretty sure it's not the cheese. This is all I've eaten today, other than a coffee. So, hold on. 2 nights I've dealt with severe mast cell. It was horrible. Horrible the last 2 nights. Last night was the worst. It lasted 6 hours. Oh, it was awful. I thought I was gonna die. I've been exposed to a lot of Dawn spray outside on the porches. Even though I'm not out there when it gets sprayed, I'm having to walk through it. No choice. We have tons of black widows. They're trying to get in the house, and I'm allergic to everything else. Citrus, mints, worse than the Dawn spray. There's been a lot of lightning storms, and that's a trigger for me. But out of all of that, 2 days ago, we got strawberries from a different place. And each episode happened after I ate the strawberries. So it could be the filling up bucket issues. So I'm not going to eat those strawberries anymore. And I'm just going to go back to eating Food Lion ones and Sam's because they're the same brand. They're like Wish something. I think it's the strawberries. But I decided, in case I had too much cheese the last 2 days, to not eat cheese. Plus I also, have that condition where I can't go to the bathroom, and I haven't gone to the bathroom in a couple of weeks, at least. And I know when you eat a bunch of meat and butter, you don't have to worry about it so much because you really don't have to go. But yeah. So that's my boring food. And it's boring to me. The cheese is what makes me like the burgers, not the burger itself. I'm just saying. I mean, when the burger is fresh off the grill, but this was cooked 2 days ago or yesterday, and I microwaved it for a minute, so it just not the same. And we start again. Well, at least Praline got a little buddy that is his half-brother. They share the same daddy. Hey, leave my purse alone! This was not a video about how y'all get mom's purse. This was a video of y'all playing under the rug. I'm gonna move that. Alright, it is Tuesday the 22nd. Tomorrow my new Samsung watch comes. Because I'm doing a trade-in, I'm getting it for $150. Plus the little discounts they give you for pre-order. I actually own 2 7s. So I went and also ordered the Bluetooth version. I'm getting that for $99 because the watch batteries, maybe the new ones will, but these 7s, which I love, I like all the features on, which means the battery doesn't even last. Like, the Bluetooth lasts over 24 hours. The LTE, where it's a standalone phone, does not last. And I was just gonna switch between the 8 and the 7, but there is a lot of features on the 8 that the 7 cannot do. A lot of app features, a lot of new things that I really am interested in using it, so that's what I've done. I went and bought both of them. So the first one was the LTE. It will come tomorrow, and the next one comes on the 29th, which is just a normal Bluetooth. $50. Dino tried to talk me in the, $50. I only need one LTE. Only need one, not two, and the Bluetooth always lasts longer. The scale finally went down today. 184 is my lowest now, even. And that's on my period, by the way. It is Shark Week. I only get Shark Week a couple of times a year. And I only get really one bad one once a year, which is right now in July. It's always been July my whole life. It's usually July 4th. It wasn't this year because I have an IUD. So, I know I'm saying a lot. I have a lot of ADHD issues. I'm not getting sleep. I've noticed when I don't have any kind of fruits, when I keep my carbs extremely non-existent, I have issues with sleep. I've always noticed that, and it's just really bad right now because I did not have any carbs yesterday whatsoever. I'm going to step back. This is the shirt I bought yesterday. And this is what I'm wearing today. I don't like the bra. The bra is not very supportive because it's a cheap one, but I don't want to pay a fortune if I'm going to keep going down in size. So, but this is my new little shirt. I probably could have got a smaller size because no. So, this time around is driving me a little more crazy. I know I'm way older than I was when I lost weight the last time, and I am having a flab when I did not have those areas last time. But I was surprised when I pulled out these pants. They're size 12. And they fit me. Are they the most flattering thing? Yeah, at this weight, I say yes. I say I look fine for this weight. Of course, I have a ways to go. But I've come a long ways. Okay? The first journey, I lost from 424 down to 157. Over 200 pounds. Okay. First, then I gained every time I went to Hawaii like 20, 30 pounds. Lost it all back. Gained 100 pounds almost. Like, I think I was like 98 gaining back due to my MCAS and long haul COVID. And now I've been fighting to get it off finally get it back off. I have fought so hard the last 2 years. And all I did was gain. So this is the first time I'm really losing, and I'm so excited. So in the end, on this journey alone, on what I call the keto weight loss journey that I started in 2017, well, we're going to go from the beginning of 2017 when I started low carb, because I started off the year at 424. It will be over 300 and something pounds because I lost gain. Actually, it might be close to 4. I have to look. But, yeah. The hardest part is maintaining and getting your body used to maintaining. I need to go make a comment on Joe and Rachel's video from the other day. I don't think I've ever commented ever on their videos. But they showed a picture of her eating about 700 calories, how tiny she was, and continuing to eat 700 calories and how big she got. Never in my life did I feel more heard than in that moment. Because I was screaming that for years. I was 424, eating 700 and 600 calories a day with PCOS. It didn't matter. Calories in, calories out has never mattered with this body that is standing here in front of you. It doesn't work. Because if it did, last summer, Last summer, I would have been a stick. I was very physically active. I was eating under 1,200 calories a day, but they were carbs, because last summer was when I could only eat the little Hawaiian roll, and I only had 1 or 2 a day, and then some deli meat, and that was it. And it was just the low sodium hams and turkey deli meat. I wasn't really doing cheese. I wasn't doing anything else, but the weight kept pouring on because it's carbs. It's hormones that matter for me. It is insulin resistance. It is having all that rush of sugar in my body. It is stress hormones. Those are what affects my weight loss. Because last week I had, okay, I should have went up, not down, and all I did was go down since last week. So last week I literally had multiple 3,000 and 4,000 calorie days, and this week I've had multiple 3,000 and 4,000 calorie days, and the rest of them have all been over 2,000. And the scale is moving. The scale is moving. So for me, it's never been a thing. But I need to get out of here before storms hit, because I got a bunch of returns to go do. It is 4. I'm going to go in the house and find whatever I can, whatever leftovers I have, and make them up. And tomorrow we should be cooking on the grill. I did get a big picanha to put on there too. Picanha, something like that. It's hot, y'all. According to my CGM, my blood sugar is 101. I have 19 grams of carbs in these carrots if I was to eat them all. This is my backup. I learned if fat and beef start making me sick, I just eat some carrots and the nausea goes away. I got nauseous yesterday even without the cheese. So we're having cheese. 2 slices of cheese, 3 New York strips, tons of Redmond's real salt, 3 tablespoons of butter. And I can eat the butter and not have a problem. It's the beef I'm starting to have a problem with. But pairing it with the carrots is going to make it better. So I realized pairing it with the strawberries was making it better, and then I had stopped doing the fruit with the meat and just did meat and cheese, and that was not working, and just meat wasn't working. So back to eating some vegetable or fruit with it, staying under 20 total carbs in a day right now, just because that's what I feel like doing. If I want to go higher, I can, because I'm doing low carb. So as long as I stay under what I think is best for my body, I'm listening to my body. Okay, I've been dieting so long and doing keto, carnivore, or regular diets, or MCAS because I'm allergic to everything diet. I've learned to listen to my body. It tells me when I need something, and it tells me when I have too much of something. All of a sudden, all my food doesn't taste horrible. It's because I need some salt. So we are dousing everything in salt, and then it tastes fine again. So I did end up eating the carrots. It did help. I have had so many episodes of MCAS the last 2 weeks. I think I told y'all, but just in case, I have been exposed to the Dawn Splurry a million times. I think I did tell y'all, because of all the black widows we're using it outside to kill them around the doors. There's a lot, and it's the least toxic thing for me and the cats. Even though I'm inside when it happens, I still walk through the porch and I still smell it hours later, days later. It is very strong. The lightning storms have been getting to me. It's lightning storms particular, which I love lightning storms, but they make me desperately ill. I get very sick from them. Just everything right now is making me react once I eat. My sinuses go crazy. My stomach has horrible, horrible excruciating pain. It can have gushing heartburn. It has not tonight so far. It didn't last night, but it did the 2 nights before. It was awful. I actually almost threw up everywhere. But we all know I have a stomach condition. My body doesn't process foods, especially any fibers. That's why I try not to do fiber. As little as possible. Nothing processes correctly in my gut. So it's been over a month since I've gone to the bathroom. but that's not unusual. It's been that way since I was a baby. It's slow processing. It's why when I do carnivore, for the only time in my life when I'm doing carnivore, it doesn't matter because most people barely go at all. Like, you use the protein, you use the fat. You don't really have much waste. But I had been doing keto chow. I had been doing strawberries, berries, and carrots, and things like that. And so that's still in my body. And it's that time of the month, Shark Week on top of it. So right now I'm in excruciating pain. I'm in pain, and I don't know if it's pain because I need to go to the bathroom and can't. I'm hoping the carrots will help. Believe it or not, sometimes it does. Watermelon does, but it raises my blood sugar. I know if I was to go eat watermelon today or tomorrow, I would go to the bathroom with no problem. Then, hear about what?
Her issues.
Whose issues? JJ's?
There you go. Tell Mama all about it.
Oh no, JJ, are you talking too much again? He never shuts up.
Little girl, look, there's a rut. Little girl, check it out.
He never ever shuts up. Are you done, JJ? You done talking? I still got some things to do to my room so I can put it together. Still have bedding. I have throws. I've always used throws. I don't have like a pretty bedding to take videos of. I have these throws. I have Halloween ones. I have a Halloween one on right now. I'll show y'all. So I have this one right now, which is, hold on. Stop quickly. Hopefully no one will hear that and I won't get a mark against me, a strike. Dino turned the music on. He knew I was recording and he keeps doing this and I keep having to delete so many videos. It is too hard. My new software, I cannot figure out how to edit out music at all. I cannot figure out how to cut anything. It's just, however it's recorded, it's recorded. I can't cut on this one. It's supposed to have cutting features, but I can't figure it out. And I haven't had time to sit and read and watch videos on it. Anyways, so see, I have things like this, rows like this. So it's not big enough to cover the whole bed though. And this one's my favorite. But I like to use it on the bottom, so I don't want to pull it off and use it as the top from my video. Then I have that one. That one's the Halloween one too, a fall color. It doesn't really match the room, but the reason I have it there is because I have one of those pillow toppers on my mattress, and it's not as wide as the bed. I don't understand. Even the queen size one, the king size one, every single one we bought has never fit the whole entire bed, which I don't get because this is a twin. It's a twin topper, but it is about 6-7 inches, not as wide. So this is here because the cats were falling in between the pillow topper and the wall, and then falling in between the mattress as well and getting stuck. So yeah. Also, this, like, I don't think I've showed y'all yet. I've showed my mom videos, so I forget what I've showed y'all. She can't come in because of the cats. But, that was on my wall. And I had to take it down because it was in my face. I think I explained this. So I bought this cart. It's just a cart you wheel back and forth. That is the perfect distance for me. Most people I know, especially Dino, would think that's too far. Especially for a 32-inch. It is 9 feet away. But I like my TVs that far away. I don't care what size it is. It makes me sick when it's up too close. I think that's why I get nauseous from my monitor playing games, because used to when I played games, I played it in a recliner and my screen was always 5+ feet away from me. And they were small 20-inch screens. And now I have this big screen over here, and it's right there in my face, basically. But yeah, so if I want it bigger, I can roll it straight down here with no problem at the end of the bed. And I put the baby one back up because if I take those down, it's going to create a hole like this. And then Praline pulled off my friggin', I have to fix it. He pulled off my wall. So I still have to patch that up. But once I'm completely done setting everything up, I'll give y'all a little look. It looks like a dorm room if you ask me. but it makes me happy. I got everything on sale. I repurposed a lot of stuff in my house, and I spent about $500 that I'd been saving up for a very long time to redo it. And so as soon as I'm done, you'll get to see. But right now I'm just laying in bed because I don't feel good, like I said. But I really think it's because I need to go to the bathroom and can't. And no, I can't take Miralax. I can't take any of those things. I can't take tons of magnesium. I have allergic reactions to them. I'm allergic to the polyglycodin, whatever the word is, that actually puts the Miralax. It actually puts the liquid, the water. It pulls it into your intestines. I'm highly allergic to that. That is an actual allergy I have. And I don't handle magnesium either, so I always have to just suffer. Alright, I was resting here on my tablet since my stomach was in pain. The pain is gone. And still, no, didn't go to the bathroom. And I have a Freya. I have a Thumper. There is Boy / Crybaby. There is Sharky in the back. I have a Willow in my chair and a Piper on my desk. My kitties like to be around me when I don't feel good and I'm in pain. You and your little babies. I want to know how you had a tick on you. I pulled it off, but she is trapped on my porch. So either someone's bringing it in here or there's ticks on my porch. She's lost a lot of fur. But it's not like mange, and I've examined her. She has no fleas, no nothing. I'm thinking it is either stress or allergies. The vet, when I did call the vet, they said it could be stress or allergies. Because she is a new mommy, and she's always had little skin patch itchy areas from allergies, but she's lost a lot of hair being a mommy. I guess that happens to even humans. You making biscuits? It's just so cute. This is just cuteness all over. Look at this cuteness. They're just so cute. I know, you're so tired, honey. You don't even talk anymore. The baby talking. The baby talking. What are you saying? There you got your mommy's ear mites. As soon as y'all are old enough, y'all all getting baths, and you're all going to get treated for ear mites. You first, because they're too little. Well, you kind of all need to get done at the same time. But wait until they're old enough. Hey, Bubus. What? Matilda, honey. It's okay.